Hi, do you believe in magic of life lessons? So if you, we all born, little babies, and we are very curious, and we don't have lots of information. It's kind of like, what? We have a just like a, grown up mind. We need to have experience from life, listen to people, be nurtured, be guided, be lead, be mentored to become an adult and like what become. It's not like what's happened yesterday, it's what's happened from the moment we were born. And if you look at this, I remember my very first kind of like I would say stressful event when at school we're supposed to do some kind of basket from this little, just we're supposed to do a braid and make it after in a basket from some fabric. And like I couldn't figure out how to do braid. So like, I remember it was grade one, and like my mom showed me, my grandma showed me, even my dad showed me, and I couldn't do it like a braid. Simple braid is like, three three parts, like I couldn't. And I was so stressed because like you'll come to school and everyone will be making braids and after basket after this braid, and you don't even have like knowledge, like skills to make it. And I remember I was so kind of like so intense about this braid. So in my dream, I saw how I'm doing it, and I woke up. I knew how to do this, so it was kind of like do 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 the winning situations, or like when you want something so bad. And after, I remember my dad was like called to school, and a teacher said that your Jana cannot how doesn't know how to run. Like I mean, whatever I was doing, I was running, but it's not supposed to be the way you run at school. I don't understand. But my dad took me. he was working in university, and he took me after school. It's like, okay, Jean, I would like to see how you run. And the way I ran, it was like just like legs, like I don't even know where I get this idea. I thought like we kind of like we know how to walk and we know how to run. And I definitely I was not doing something that needs to be done. So every evening I was running in. It was my parents lived in a school in Kazakhstan, so it was just field, and I was around 100 meters, the one way, another way. And when it was kind of competition, I outrun my class. Yes, it's another win. And it's just like small wins, big wins. Maybe some wins is not that significant in your journey, your life legend, your path, but some is more. And you kind of like what you, if something is just kind of like you meet something in the face, what do you like? You break down or you break through. And sometimes you can just need to learn new skills. Like I remember I was so excited. It was I just had a baby, and I took it was like was a student and was not that much money. So my mom came. It was so great. Like my mom came and I went to hairdresser, and they colored it was short, and they colored my hair like like orange. And my mom looked and says, Jana, like you need at least new lipstick, otherwise like it just to mismatch between your face and this color. And I was working as a like a queen. And with a we went with kids with the little strollers outside, and my friend looked behind and said, oh my god, Jana, this is like you're like all gray, and and the top is orange. So you know what, my husband said, don't worry, Jana, don't be upset, I will fix it. So he learned how to do this color. Yeah, like it was color of the box, but it didn't the trick. So because next day I was supposed to go, to do a presentation at my medical university. I just couldn't make it like, oh, look at Jana, her roots is not covered. I couldn't let people talk about this. Let judge me for something else. So, and one day I was kicked out of choir, and it was a situation. Our teacher said, if someone is like singing out of this tune, and she started checking kid by kid by kid by kid, and when we found me, it's like, oh my goodness, this is Jana. I said, like, you just go drive straight home and go, you can learn like all songs at home. And I said, oh, will you take me back? So she said, no, this is it. Like, you're not coming back. So no, I found something else. I didn't study the songs, but I remember when we came to Canada, so I paid and I was singing in a choir. And so like, you have a talent or you can pay for it. So I paid. I didn't stay that because I don't think it was my thing. I'm more like, I'm single, solo. See, if I sing, I will be singing solo. Yes, and you know what? It's life and it's experience. I was kicked out of English when teacher said, Jana, I don't think you can ever figure out how to speak English. And I was 30 and I was going to be a doctor. He said, this is not, life is not over. Maybe we can change something. My point here is, so if I listen to people who is saying, oh, you don't do this or you don't do that because of this, because you're not good for this, good for that, oh my goodness. If I would listen, I would never like even try to do anything. So like, if you listen to someone, make sure you listen in, it's like they cheer you up, like, just go, Jana, you can do it, you're amazing. So what is the lesson here? You know what? If you want to do something, just go and do it. Because you might, I don't know, maybe it might be you're not your passion, you're not your mission, but it will be regret. It's a pain of change, or pain of missing opportunity, of regret. And pain of change is is just, it's better than the pain of missing opportunity. Because you know what? Play big, because passion is not found in a playing small.